Well, Jeff, I'm going to try to do a little video here for you. The controls for the truck itself are on the right-hand stick. Yeah, of course, the right-hand turn, left-hand turn. We got forward for forward. Then you got to let it come back to neutral, and then you can bring it back. You can't just slam it from forward to reverse. It won't let you do that. The beacon is on right when you turn the power on. I will go through and show you where the power switch. It's underneath the hood, as well as the battery. The SWA switch right here is what controls the beacon. Basically will control the different cycles of the beacon, and then by the time you hit it the 5th time, it's off, and then you hit it one more time and it goes back to spinning again. Sorry, the video's not the greatest. Trying to get the depth perception here for that. It just keeps changing. As far as the headlights, I've got that over here on the right hand, or on the left hand stick. I got to learn my directions here. Left hand stick, basically all the way up, is on. The headlights, tail lights, and clearance lights are all on that switch. As far as the bed lift is on the VRA dial. Basically, it's tanked all the way this way is down, and then wherever you set this dial is where it'll stop, and you can just keep going, crank it all the way. I already have the stop set for it. It will overlift and push against the mud flaps, so I set the lift at 80%. I'll send a book along with this Fly Sky T6 radio. This is a brand new radio, by the way, and I bound it to the receiver for that, so hopefully you shouldn't have any issues with that. Then you crank it back down, and that's what does it. Yep. Basically, this is a 6-channel radio. I'm using pretty much everything, but you end up having these switches here that do nothing. This switch does nothing. This dial does nothing. But for other applications, you can hook up this switch and this switch for different things. You know, basically your first 4 channels are all, you know, you got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 over here. And then you have 2 auxiliary channels, basically. So the auxiliary channel 5, I put the VRA for the bed lift, and the SWA switch is for channel 6 for the beacon. So it's pretty much everything. I don't think I've got anything else. If you have any questions, I'll probably send this video to you today, and I'm pretty sure what the shipping and everything's going to cost for the truck, so I'll get that sent out to you Monday, and hopefully I get this thing. I'm going to take it. I've got a brand new 3S LiPo 2200 milliamp battery charging for it right at the moment. It's a brand new one that's in there right now, but it's not fully charged. So you're going to have to get a 3S LiPo charger. I don't know what you have for RC stuff now or whatnot, but you'll have to get a 3S LiPo charger. You can't use a nickel hydride charger with a LiPo battery, or a life charger with a LiPo battery. It doesn't work. I get the best life and the most power out of the LiPo batteries. You can, however, you can drop this down and put a 2S battery in it if you want to. This will run on 2S. It Max is at 3S. It will not run anything else because that's 11.1 volt, and the motors and the rear axle are 12-volt motors, so they'll handle that no problem. And so anyway, that's what we got. And that radio, if you leave it on and don't play with the toy, it'll let you know. You heard that little annoying beep. After a while, I just shut the radio off. But always, for proper use of these things, I don't know how RC oriented you are, but always take and turn the radio on first, and then the machine. That's just the way you do it. Sometimes if you turn the machine on and then turn the radio on, sometimes they do some goofy things because they get kind of out of sync. Now, as far as the hood, yep, we got some latches here on each side, one on each side. There's the battery, and then there is the switch right there, the power switch. So, and your receivers there, all the wiring for the lights and everything. The ESC that controls it is under the cab. You have to remove the cab in order to, if you ever have to replace that. So that's pretty much everything there. I don't know if there's any other questions or something else you want to ask. It'll come with the pin hitch that you see on the back. The tow hooks are on it. You know, it's kind of all my extra added on things, and the chrome rims are there. So, and they are nice and shiny. So, just figured I'd make up this video for it. Went a little longer than I wanted it to, but I figured, well, at least that'll give you some ideas. So, if you have any questions, go ahead and let me know what you got. I was going to make some labels on the remote, but I might just write on the book that comes with it what each switch does. That way you've got an idea on how to do it, because you can, if there's for some reason you want to assign a different switch for some other operation, you can do that. But so anyway, there you go. She's gonna get boxed up today, and I might get it boxed up today. I'm not sure what I got around here for packaging material, so we'll see what happens. Talk to you later.